Hi guys, John here from LearningGuitarNow.com. In this free lesson excerpt, you will learn a couple of licks from the solo that you're going to learn in my Play Like Billy Gibbons course. When you join the All Access Pass, you'll gain immediate access to all the full video lessons, interactive tabs for all performances and exercises, PDFs, guitar profiles, and downloadable backing tracks. Let's go ahead and start this lesson. Okay, lick 8 sounds like this. Okay, a lot of stuff going on with lick 8, so we're starting off with just this Chuck Berry thing. Do it 1, 2, 4 times, and then on the 5th time we're doing, and then do this phrase. Pretty basic stuff here, 8th fret, bend slightly on the high E, and then bend slightly on the 8th fret of the B string, and then bar your first finger. So that'd be also a great exercise to do. Super cool blues rock lick. Then add in some heavy vibrato, 8 to 10. Letting that sustain for 4 beats. Now, the chord progression is now going to go to the 5 chord, the E, so we're going to play the 6th interval lick, this thing. So it's all based on basically the A Mixolydian scale, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. I'm basically just playing notes from an E chord. I'll talk about the 6 interval licks in Blues Guitar Method 2, so review those if you want to know where they all come from. So we have E chord, full E, like F chord down here. Move that up to here. It's an E chord, so we're just taking the major third and the root of the E. That's where we're going to the E chord progression. We're going here. Then we're just playing notes from the D chord right here. And then notes from the A. This is an A major chord here. You could play an A major chord like this, like a D. Just moved it up here, but I'm only playing these 2 notes. We got this, E, D, A. Move it down here. It's kind of like a B minor chord if you want to think about it in chords, but you don't really have to. Back to this. And you could also either use your pick to do this, or you could also use your pick and finger, second finger. I would try to experiment with playing both ways, because sometimes you may want to use your finger, sometimes you want to use a pick, get different sounds like that. So anyway, we had this, back to this, A major chord here, G chord. That's where the Mixolydian mode is kind of insinuating here, going to A to G, insinuating a flat 7. This is over your head, don't worry about it. Just going to G chord. So we have this going on. Now we're just playing notes from the E chord. That's what we did here. Open string to 1st fret, and then high E. So super cool, like 6 interval things. And I've heard Billy Gibbons do that kind of stuff a lot when he plays this tune live. It's great with that chord progression, E, D, A, and then back insinuating this E chord. Okay, so that's it for lick 8. 9 sounds like this. Okay, lick 9 got some pretty cool things happening in it, and you'll hear Billy Gibbons doing this on Grange all the time. You know, this type of stuff. It's just a classic Grange move. So you got to bend that 8th fret up and bend it, and add vibrato, heavy. Heavy vibrato is the toughest thing. So we're bending 8th fret up, vibrato. Hit it where it's bent, release to 5, and bend up twice with heavy vibrato. And let it sustain to the bar right there. Next bar, we're doing this. So we're kind of dragging the beat on these notes. And then sliding down this like roll down the pick and just sliding down right there. So that is the way I like to think about it. It's just dragging this phrase. And also accenting each note. The next phrase, we're doing this. I'm also striking from a distance here. See, I'm striking up and then slamming my palm down on the string so nothing rings out. If I strike from a distance but don't do that, you get. So if I use my palm, you can notice I'm using my thumb and also my first finger basically to mute the low E and the A string from ringing out. And even if it does ring out a lot, some at the beginning, I can mute it with my thumb, first finger, and palm. It kind of sounds cool if it does ring out these strings for a second. That's right, you hear Billy Gibbons doing that live a lot, just getting that really nasty sound. Then hitting 5 on the B. And then we're going to bend that 7 again, and then upstroke on the 4th count. And bar your first finger on the 5th fret of the high E and the B. That same strike from a distance and then mute. And then we're going to bend it a 3rd time in this phrase. Now we're going to use our pick and our fingers to do this lick. 2nd finger with that 7th fret on the B. Then pick 7th fret on the D string. So that would be a great exercise to do if you're not good at doing that. Sounds really cool to do that with your pick and your finger right here. And you hear Billy Gibbons, you know, switching it up between pick and then pick and finger. And then I did another roll down at the very end of that lick 9.